This is Backstage Bay Area, your all-access pass to the local music scene.
This is Backstage Bay Area, and I'm Steve Roby. My guest today is Havana-born, Switzerland-based vocalist and violinist Yilian Cañizares, an artist praised by Chucho Valdez as one of the most incredible talents of the new generation of Cuban musicians. She's known for an alchemy of jazz, classical, and Afro-Cuban rhythms, and a voice that feels both intimate and otherworldly. Yilian, welcome to Backstage Bay Area, and greetings from San Francisco.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Well, why don't we start with kind of your background there? You trained in the classical world and now move fluidly between jazz, Afro-Cuban traditions, and a contemporary songcraft. How do you describe your musical center today, and what does jazz mean to you when rhythm, melody, and ritual are all in the same conversation?
As you say, as all the Cuban musicians, I have been classical training. We have all this in common. We have a classical background. In my case, it was a fundamental base to build my technique because the violin is such a demanding, very difficult instrument. But I was looking for freedom, and this is mainly what jazz means to me. The freedom to express myself, the freedom to say how I feel in the moment, the freedom to share with my audience my vision of the world, my vision, which is, of course, a vision from a Cuban, from a woman, but also from a citizen of the world, because I've been living outside of Cuba since a very early age. And all of this, I feel like jazz has this tremendous possibility of being free and of letting express yourself in the best way possible, according to me.
Yeah, well said. Well, let's talk about your new single. But before we play the song, what story shaped this track, and what do you want listeners to feel when they hear it?
Well, this is a very special track because it was a gift that one of my best friends from childhood composed for me. And it's so special, especially for Cubans, that we are all around the world spread, and we are trying to keep this very authentic and powerful link from our childhood, from our motherland. And when he sent me this track, I was deeply moved because usually it's me who compose music for the others, and it's the first time that someone say, I composed this track thinking about you, and it's for you. So it has been a really beautiful journey and a pleasure to give birth to this music with Yasser El Gozo Herrera, who is the friend who is at the base of this idea. And yeah, it's truly beautiful to see someone that I knew since I was 6 years old. Can you imagine?
Okay.
And we are joining our path again through music. So I'm really happy to share this with all my audience.
All right. Well, let's listen to it now. This is Aura by Yilian Cañizares, and we'll discuss it more on the other side. You're listening to Ore by Yilian Cañizares. This is Backstage Bay Area, and I'm Steve Roby. Production-wise on this track, what arranging choices were essential to making the single feel the way it does?
Well, once again, it's freedom. When we start working on this idea, I had a lot of freedom to put my own sound, my own way of phrasing, to add some vocals that were initially on the program. And yeah, to put kind of my personal print into this music. And I think this is which make it really special. For me, every song I release needs to come from a very authentic place, for a place of honesty and for a place that people get to know me better and get to know my heart a little bit better.
Absolutely. You have a new full album coming out. It's called Vitamina Y. Great title.
Thank you.
What's the concept with this album, and how does it connect the path from your previous album that came out in 2023, Habana-Bahia, to your next full-length album, this coming album?
Yes. Well, this album is truly special for many reasons. First, it's my first album in trio, with two musicians that I've been working since a lot of time right now, that are not only my colleagues but my friends, and that I believe that are kind of the backbone of the music I'm creating right now. They are Childo Thomas from Mozambique on bass and Inor Sotolongo on the percussions from Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
And we have been touring a lot without having any recording material. And I wanted to leave testimony of this beautiful project because it's so unique, so special. Because of the sound, we have a very particular sound, we have a very particular instrumentation. I think it's a trio like no other in the world. And I really wanted to share this with the audience in another way, not only in a live way. And the concept behind the album, this is why I call this album Vitamina. Why like the first letter of my name, Yilian, because it's inspired by all the persons that I call my vitamin persons, the person that take out the best out of me,
Yeah.
that make me feel better, that, And I hope that this music have this kind of effect on the people that will listen to it. So it's kind of a vitamin that I want also to share with my audience to bring some positivity in this difficult moment of our humanity, of our world, to bring a message of unity, of hope, and something that is really positive and uplifting for the audience.
Great. Do you have a release date for the album?
It's in February 2026, but forgive me, I don't have the exactly date in mind, but it's February 2026. So please just keep posted. And yeah.
Do you have any more singles coming out this year?
Yeah, certainly. We have a single coming in September, 23rd of September, the first single of the album, which is very, very beautiful with a video also coming. Then we have 2 more singles coming before the end of the year. So we will be like sharing little by little the story and and some of the tracks of this album. So when the full album will come in February, I hope that people have already embrace this journey with me.
Absolutely. Can you tell us what the name of the single coming out on the 23rd is?
Yeah, Vamos a Florecer, which is a very beautiful, positive track talking about blooming where you are in whenever stage of life you are right now, to keep blooming. It's kind of a metaphor. I have a dream about once about being a little seed under the earth and fighting again gravity to bloom, you know. And when I woke up, I say, oh my goodness, I never thought in that way about the flower, you know. What of the struggle, what of the how brave she is to to become to accomplish her destiny, right? And I think that is such a beautiful metaphor for us as human, because sometimes we don't have the best conditions to bloom, but we need to keep fighting against the gravity to accomplish our destiny and to become what we are.
Yeah. So that's coming out September 23rd, which is Tuesday, just around the time of your SF Jazz shows at Joe Henderson Lab.
Absolutely. And I will be performing this song on SF Jazz.
All right. I wish I had it to play, but we're at the time of this recording, we just don't have it in yet. But I'm going to play Habana-Bahia, the title track from your 2023 album. Can you tell us a little bit about this song?
Habana-Bahia is such a beautiful song to me because it's about women empowerment, about sisterhood, and also about the powerful link that we have between Cuba and Salvador de Bahia in Brazil because of our common mother, which is Africa. So this is a song that I recorded in Salvador de Bahia, Brazil, and that unites for me the best of the Afro-Cuban and the Afro-Brazilian tradition from my very own perspective.
Let's listen to it now. This is Yilian Cañizares, and you're listening to Backstage Bay Area.
Alma, espírito, espírito, alma. Quem escolhe quem tem uma alma? Uma alma.
Vamos a decirlo, no es que nos detenga. Cromosoma XX, construyendo una leyenda. Una leyenda. Amo sin miedo, conectando puntos. África y su herencia, echando luz en este mundo. Muchacha, levanta presión, que tú eres una diosa lista para arrasar. Muchacha, levanta presión, que tú eres una guerrera lista para triunfar. Muchacha, levanta presión, yo quiero ver a la cubana y a toda la guayana marcando conmigo este flow. De La Habana, Salvador.
Não há ninguém que possa nos parar. O céu é o limite, nós vamos chegar. Mulheres no comando, fazendo lucrar. A ancestralidade ninguém vai podar. Então erga sua cabeça, construa o seu legado. Seu tempo é agora, não esqueça seu passado. Vai, samba, jingue, zumba. Samba, jingue, zumba.
Yo vine pa' contarte la historia que Cuba y Brasil compartieron. Trataron de arrancar el árbol de raíz y no lo consiguieron. Y aquí estamos tú y yo, somos fuerza canción. Hasta bata que si suena no puede parar. Soy de nana de guay. Muchacha, levanta presión, que tú eres una diosa lista para arrasar. Muchacha, levanta presión, que tú eres una guerrera lista para cubana y a toda la guayana marcando conmigo este flow. De La Habana, Salvador. Para que aprenda, vamos a decirlo, no es que no detenga. Cromosoma XX construyendo una leyenda. No es que no detenga. Papá, no es que no detenga.
Não há o que possa parar.
Muchacha, levanta presión, que tú eres una diosa lista para arrasar. Muchacha, levanta presión, que tú eres una guerrera lista para triunfar. Muchacha, levanta presión, yo quiero ver a la cubana y a toda la guayana marcando conmigo este flow.
A Bahia tá presente, o Woodstock está em casa.
Muchacha, levanta presión, que tú eres una diosa lista para arrasar. Muchacha, levanta presión, que tú eres una guerrera lista para triunfar. Muchacha, levanta presión, yo quiero ver a la cubana y a toda la guayana marcando conmigo este flow.
Conexão feita.
De La Habana, Salvador.
Pode sempre, minha irmã.
And we're back. My guest today is Yilian Cañizares. She's coming to the Joe Henderson Lab a little bit later this month at the SF Jazz Center. And there's going to be 2 shows per night. Yilian, can you tell us how the Joe Henderson's Lab intimate setting influences your programming for these performances?
I need to say that I'm very excited about playing there. I had the opportunity of visiting the venue this summer because I was giving masterclass in the Stanford Jazz Week. So I make a quick jump to meet the beautiful team of SF Jazz and to get the energy of the hall. And I need to say that I love it because, as you say, it's very intimate. And this is so special when you have the opportunities, almost like playing in the living room of some friends,
Right.
There is no distance between us, the musician, and the audience. And hopefully this will create a very special energy, a very special link between us. So I'm really excited about that.
All right. Who's joining you on stage for these shows?
Childo Thomas will be with me on gim bass and guitar, and Roberto Vizcaíno Jr. on percussions.
All right. And so what can Bay Area audiences look forward to across the 2 shows each night? Will the first and second sets differ in mood or set list?
I think so. I think I'm so spontaneous that I like to really feel the audience, feel how the energy is, and to adapt the program to it. So I think it won't be the same because my energy will be different, the audience energy will be different, and we also want to have fun. So we want to deliver something very unique every time we play.
Well, are you planning any surprises or freshly arranged pieces for the shows?
Sure, we will be giving some advance in exclusivity for the people of SF Jazz about the upcoming album.
Great. Well, let me remind our listeners, Yilian Cañizares will perform at the Joe Henderson Lab inside the SF Jazz Center. From September 25th to the 26th, there's 4 shows total, 2 shows nightly. Showtimes are at 7 p.m. and 8:30. You can get tickets right now at sfjazz.org. For more on Yilian and her tour dates, please visit her website. There will be links in the show notes for this podcast. Yilian, thank you so much for being here, and we can't wait to have you in San Francisco.
Thank you so much. I'm looking very much forward to. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning into the Backstage Bay Area podcast. Don't forget to visit us online at backstagebayarea.com for more insights and stories. Be sure to join us next time for more engaging conversations with local talent and touring musicians. Until then, keep the music alive, and we'll see you backstage.